The Verona boys hockey team trying to make history today, shooting for its first state title ever. After shocking top-ranked Green Bay Notre Dame last night, the Wildcats face off against Eau Claire Memorial. As could be seen live right here on Channel 27 this afternoon, the Wildcats with the puck, and Zach Jones throws it out in front, and Eau Claire players get caught up in the goalie. Jones with the score, Verona out in front 1-0, but that celebration won't last long. Eau Claire taking the lead up 3-1 now, and Ty McLaughlin shoots deflected. Jacob Bresser with the shot and the goal, making it 4-1 Eau Claire. Just under 10 minutes left to play. Nathan Pientok off the boards, long pass to Charlie Gracekamp with the shot and the goal. The Old Abes are your boys state champions, winning 6-1, a bittersweet finish for Verona.
We had big expectations, but I think I definitely exceeded mine, and I think the team exceeded theirs. And but I mean, it's sad. We got this close and couldn't get it.
It's tough pill to swallow right now, but it'll settle in, and guys will hopefully, take onus on what we've done this season.
The state girls hockey championship was also seen on WKOW at noon today. It was Onalaska taking on Hayward, and this one all Hayward. Up 3-0 in the second period, and Onalaska will turn it over to Meredith Ingbretson on the breakaway. Shot and a miss, but she stays with it, and a backhanded shot for the hat trick. She's pretty excited. Onalaska just can't come back. The Hurricanes winning their first ever girls state championship title 5-2. Hayward over Onalaska. Boys basketball state sectional finals making for a busy day. Teams looking to advance to the state tournament at the Kohl Center with a win. We'll start in Division 1. Madison Memorial has made it to the state 9 straight years, trying to make it 10 against McWanago at Sun Prairie. First period, it was all Spartans. Off the steal, Jester Weah runs it down and goes in for the dunk. That gave Memorial a 10-point lead at the end of the first quarter, but McWanago with a big fourth quarter. They take the lead for good with 2.5 minutes to go, and the Indians knock off the Spartans 55-52 as Memorial's streak at state comes to an end. In a D2 rematch of last year's sectional final, DeForest and Stoughton at Janesville Craig. Third quarter, Vikings dominating. Paul Rzowski's three put Stoughton up 12, but DeForest comes rolling back in the fourth. Brett Minnick, the guy who made the shot at the buzzer last year to send the Northeast to state, and won. It's a 3-point game with less than a minute left. DeForest with a chance to tie with the clock ticking down, but the shot is way off. Stoughton makes the free throws down the stretch and hangs on, winning 55-51. Stoughton head into the state for the first time since 1939.
Being a senior and our 5 other seniors, to get this done for the team, the coach, the community, it's awesome. It's fun.
Words just can't explain or do justice to the feeling for the whole town and community of Stoughton. I mean, you look around here, this is, I mean, it's unreal. I'm rarely speechless. Ask my boys, and I don't have words that can describe this.
And in Division 3, Lodi taking on Wisconsin Dells. Senior Brady Moses for the three. John Hatch with the rebound, bobbles it before the shot. He'll miss, but Moses comes in to try again, and he gets it. He would have 19 on the game. That would seal their fate. Lodi would join the winner's circle, 73-59 over Dells. Lodi making their second straight trip to the state tournament. And here's a look at all the boys basketball teams now headed to the state tournament in Division 2. Stoughton, Lodi in Division 3, Cuba City wins in overtime in Division 4, and Randolph advances in Division 5. Boys State Team Wrestling Championships wrapping up tonight at the UW Fieldhouse. In Division 3, Lancaster facing 3-time defending champs Coleman. At 285, Lancaster's Branson Richardson with the 2-point takedown of Cody Rossner. Richardson wins a 10-4 decision, giving the Arrows a 2-point lead. Lancaster's Tyler Wolf was next at 106 pounds, and he extends the lead with the pin of Derek Tetic in 1 minute and 44 seconds. And Lancaster pulls it off, winning its first team wrestling title in school history, beating Coleman 38-21. And in gymnastics, the state team finals today in Division 1, Verona freshman Mindy Machuda and Lexi Alt on the balance beam, a team total of 33.717, and Middleton pulling in a 34.901 team total for floor exercise with senior Bianca Bakar. The Wildcats would finish 9th in team competition. Middleton finishes 7th. Coming up after the break, will Badgers senior forward Ryan Evans get to play tomorrow in his last home game at the Kohl Center? I'll have the answer for you. Don't go anywhere. We've got lots more sports ahead. It's It's the second of a two-game series for the Badgers men's hockey team as they take on Nebraska Omaha. Wisconsin starting it off, and Mark Zengerle to Tyler Barnes, and it's Zengerle here with the follow-through and the goal. Wisconsin on the board first. Nebraska Omaha now Ryan Walters to Josh Archibald for the goal to tie it up 1-1. Badgers, Jake McCabe now sends it to the boards. It'll get a nice bounce back toward the goal, and Ryan Little will tap it in. Zengerle now again to Barnes, and it's Michael Mersch for the tip-in. He'd have 2 on the night, helping the Badgers finish the sweep over Nebraska Omaha 6-2. Wisconsin is now in 4th place in the WCHA standings. The Badger women once again facing off against St. Cloud State at LeBon Arena in the first round of the WCHA playoffs. A win would give the Badgers the series. Second period, up 1-0. Badgers face 2 5-on-3 penalties. They killed the first, but on the second, Alex Nelson ties the game at 1 with the goal. In the third, still tied. Badgers on the power play now, and Kate Josephs knocks it in backdoor to give Wisconsin the lead. And the Badgers win it 4-1. They move on to the WCHA final face-off next weekend. The Badgers men's basketball team is gearing up for Senior Day tomorrow, and it appears they may have Ryan Evans in action after all. Evans, who suffered a sprained knee in practice this week, looked okay in practice today. Multiple reports indicate he should be good to go tomorrow, although UW officials are still listing Evans as questionable. Evans, of course, is one of 5 seniors playing in their last game at the Kohl Center tomorrow. It's always a special day for the seniors, but for now, they're just trying to remain focused on winning.
When it comes down to it, as far as basketball goes, it's another game. It's a good team in Purdue coming in here, a team that's going to play hard, and all the emotional aspect of it with being your last time playing in the Kohl Center here it's going to be a little emotional, but you just got to set that aside and go out and play the game.
I don't want to walk off with an L, and so I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that happens, and that we walk off with a W and we end on a good note at home.
The Badgers and Purdue tip-off tomorrow at noon at the Kohl Center. Men's college hoops today, number 22 Marquette hosting number 21 Notre Dame. The Golden Eagles off to a quick start. Chris O'Toole under the basket. He'd have a season-high 16 points. Marquette would lead the entire game. Jamil Wilson now for the 3. He tied his career high with 19 points. Marquette now 16-0 at home this season, defeating the Irish 72-64. The Eagles clenching a double bye in the Big East tournament. In the pros, Bucks playing host to Toronto tonight. That game just finishing up. Bucks win in overtime, 122-114. And that'll do it for sports. Be right back.